The exercises shown are for informational purposes only. Only attempt any workout under professional supervision with a qualified trainer and at your own risk. Always consult your physician before attempting any physical exercise. By watching any part of this video, you expressly agree to release and discharge the producers and trainers and waive any right and legal action for personal injury or property damage.
All right, so a lot of our classes we've been doing been very much conceptual because again, there's many different ways that you can take fitness classes online and do 50 burpees and stuff like that, And the purpose of this class is to make it more of a clinic and class. So we do learn concepts in fighting and concepts of the martial arts, So it's not just punch, kick, and knee and how we do that. In our last class, we focused on defense, on how to defend in the pocket, okay? So of course, a lot of you guys know defense because you've taken the classes before and you guys defend moving back or moving sideways or sliding back. And those you already know, but we have to get out of the concept or just know that there's more different ways of defending besides moving backwards. So we can defend in the pocket like we did last class where we defend in the pocket. This time we're going to defend moving forward, all right? So again, you already know defending moving backwards, okay? We know defending in the pocket, which was our last class. Now we're going to defend moving forward. And why do we want to defend moving forward, okay? So sometimes your opponent is very fast, okay? He's very, very quick, and he hits and he moves. And the only way you can defend to close that gap is to come forward as you defend. Second reason is if you feel your fighter has no power or he doesn't have a lot of heat, he's just tip-tapping, you can defend forward because as you defend forward, you already have forward momentum striking. So that's another reason why, The third reason why is also if you feel you're strong, that you can take hits strong, okay? That you march your opponent down and psychologically take away his power, thinking that, oh, my stuff is not hurting him. He's just marching right through me. So those are the different reasons why sometimes you want to defend forward. As you defend forward, again, it's just a different way of doing things. And so, but to know that the fact that defense is not only moving backwards, okay? And that's our original concept is always defending backwards, all right? And then defending in the pocket like we did on the last class. And now we're going to learn defending forward, okay? All right, so before we do that, let's get our stretch going, guys. All right, make sure everything's loose. So let's go back side to side on our neck. Good. Go front and back with our neck. Good, and roll. Should look like Stevie Wonder. No offense, Stevie. All right, you can't watch this video anyway, so it's all right. So, all right, let's just rotate our arms slow in circles. Let's just go bigger circles. And even wider. Good, we can go backwards, wide. Working it tighter. Small circles, good. All right, let's reach over, guys. All right, get that stretch feeling right there. Good. And switch sides. All right, let's cross our arms here and see if you can actually grab the back of your head. Okay, there you go. And switch sides. Try to grab the back of your head. Good. Let's rotate our waist. And switch directions. twist our waist. All right, bend straight down. All right, reach back. Reach to one side. And switch sides. All right, keeping your feet straight, bend sideways downward. And switch sides. Switch on your heel. Switch on your other heel. All right, lean forward. And switch sides. All right, stand back up. Let's rotate our knees. Switch directions. All right, so rotate our heel, ankles. Switch ankles. Twist, rotate our wrist. All right, breathe in and out and in and out. Go in as deep as you can. Breathe all the way in. Hold it. Lean back. And all the way out. All right, good stuff, guys. Okay, so last class we talked about getting a couple ropes here. If you don't have them, it's fine. But if you do have a rope here, go ahead and tie a bunch of knots at the end of it. So I tied about 10 knots on mine. Okay, I made about arm length, okay? And we're gonna jump rope. If you don't have this rope or whatever, you can just pantomime, but do the same movements you would do as you were jumping rope. Okay, and we'll do a couple minutes, all right? Let's start, guys. All right, go ahead and jump rope here, So same movements as you would, yeah. Good, Again, the movements that we can do is going side to side with your feet. So here I'm double bouncing on each side of my feet. Or you can just go shifting weight every step. Or push off with both, okay? All right. Make sure you can imagine getting a little bit of air underneath your feet so that rope is passing through. So the bad thing about this is a lot of times people are lazy and they're not really jumping, so you gotta skip a little bit, okay? Good. And alternate feet if you want. Keep the breathing going. Good. Go side to side. Spread your feet in and out. Or shift. Or any combination of those. So the advantage if you do have this half rope in your hand, you can do the movements like if you were swinging, and it gives you a better rhythm. Plus also the faster you swing them, the faster your feet will pop and go. Good. Keep going. Good, good skipping. Good, is the rhythm going? All right, very good, guys. Okay, go get a little bit of water. We'll start today's instructions. Okay, get a little bit of water. Okay, as we talked about earlier, we're working on forward defense, okay? So we already know from our stance here, we already know defense retreating backwards. We know lean back, we know slide back, we know step back, we know parry, we know slip, okay, all right? And in the last class, we worked on defending in the pocket. In the pocket, sometimes we shell up, okay, all right? Forward we go. Use double hands against the kicks in combination with the legs too, all right? Okay, and again, this time we use our defense now, forward defense, okay? So again, the 3 reasons you would use forward defense, okay? If your fighter moves a lot on you, boom, boom, he's in and out and he has speed. The speed you can't match. So your defense is gonna have to be coming forward as you defend. You have to come forward and close the distance on him. Walk him down, march him down, okay? The second reason, again, if you're a fighter, you feel it's pity-patty, doesn't have a lot of power, just tapping and go, tapping and go. And this one you have to be careful. Sometimes they just tap and go and really set up for power shots. But if you don't believe they have heat, okay, then you can forward defense. Because forward defense already gives you your body weight moving forward. And again, we know body weight drives our technique. So once again, if I threw a punch, I have the power of my punch. If I throw my body weight behind the punch, I have the power of my punch plus my weight moving forward, okay? The third reason, okay, is to psychologically steal from your fighter, all right? So your fighter is hitting, okay? And he may be hitting hard, but you believe your body is tough. You believe your arms are strong, your abs are strong. You march him down with defense, forward defense. He starts feeling that, oh, maybe he can't hurt you, and you're psychologically stealing from him, okay, all right? So in this session here, we're working on forward defense, all right? The first forward defense we're gonna work on, okay, is straight elbow block coming in, okay? It looks like the up elbow when we come straight in. As we do that, boom, all right? What we're trying to do is create a triangle here from our hand, all right? We're gonna make sure the elbow raises tight. Our shoulder raises tight into our jaw, okay? The non-striking hand here covers our head here, okay? And we're gonna come forward, lean forward on there, okay? So this elbow defense here comes up, has 2 reasons, all right? First reason, you can defend against the hook because your head is buried in here. The second reason is if you're able to point it straight and still see, if your opponent is throwing the punch here, if your opponent's throwing the punch, here you have the elbow block and it's hitting your elbow, they're punching straight into your elbow, okay? All right, or they're sliding off your arm as you punch, okay? So here's my opponent's punch. It's sliding off my arm, or it's coming straight into my elbow, okay? Or if they threw the hook, this is stopping the hook from coming through. So you want to be able to drive forward defense and come in, okay, with that elbow, all right? Bury your head tight and keep your chin down, okay? So let's do it together. Hands up in the ready position. Ready, 1, ish. 2, ish. 3, ish. 4, ish. 5, ish. 6, ish. 7, ish. 8, ish. 9, ish. And 10, ish. Good, We do the same thing with the right side now, okay? Same thing. Come straight in, up with the elbow, okay? All right? Make sure you have the pad of the glove against your head, shoulder high, elbow up, tuck in. Non-striking hand covers your head too, so you have very little open for your opponent. but make sure you can still see, okay? So do the right side and lean forward, okay? Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, all right, good. So we'll go back to the left side here. Elbow block here, use cross, hook, cross, okay? All right, so you elbow block in, your hand is already here, right hand's already here, cross, hook, cross, okay? All right, and because you're using forward defense, slide, 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 still your step coming forward, okay? All right, so again, left elbow block, right cross, left hook, right cross, okay? All right, slide in each step, all right? Ready, 1, bop, boom, 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 good. 2, elbow block, cross, hook, cross. See me shifting my feet? 3, elbow block, cross, hook, cross. 4, elbow block, cross, hook, cross. 5, elbow block, cross, hook, cross. Good. And 6, elbow block, cross, hook, cross. 7, elbow block, cross, hook, cross. And 8, elbow block, cross, hook, cross. And 10, 9, cross, hook, cross. Okay, last one and 10. Elbow block, cross, hook, cross. Good. All right, so now we do the same thing on the right side. Step forward with the momentum, elbow block. Use hook, cross, okay? Just hook, cross. Bop, boom, boom, okay? All right? And you notice when you use the right elbow block, here my shoulder turns. My left shoulder draws back a little bit. Gives me the wind up for the hook and the cross, okay? All right? So when you right elbow block, don't keep your shoulders flat. Turn a little bit so the shoulder opens up. Left shoulder goes to the rear a little bit. Use the hook cross, okay? All right, here you go. Right, boom, boom, good. Again, right elbow block, good. Right elbow block, good. Again, right elbow block, good. Right elbow block, good. Again, right elbow block, good. Again, right elbow block, good. And one more, right elbow block, good. All right. So also the advantage of using elbow block here. When you use elbow block, you have the fast strikes on the hands, but you can also go to shell pretty fast. So say elbow block here, I go to shell, full shell. Okay, elbow block shell, right elbow block shell. Your 2 elbow block shell. So it allows you to get into shell position fast too, okay? So let's try that, all right? You guys here, left elbow block shell, okay? Right elbow block shell, good. Left elbow block shell, good. Right elbow block shell, good. Again, left elbow block shell, good. And right elbow block shell, good, Right? Using the elbow block too, all right? It gives you the opportunity here, if a kick came, you have catch. Elbow here, boom, I catch. I catch the kick as it came. So my arm loops out, it gives me the catch, okay? Same thing here, I elbow block here, it gives me the catch. It still gives me catch, opportunity to catch, all right? So let's go here, elbow block, catch, okay? As I catch, I slide out to the right, okay? Because I want to diffuse the power. So left elbow block, right foot moves, I catch the kick. Try to trap the kick inside the triangle of my arm, okay? All right. Again, all right. Left elbow block, catch, good, And you can see when you use the elbow block here, this part is open. So if a kick came, you have to trap the kick, okay? All right. So again, left elbow block, trap the kick, catch the kick. Again, left elbow block, catch the kick, good. One more time, left elbow block, catch the kick, good. And then we have right elbow block, same thing, boom. This time my left foot will move out for me to catch the kick, okay? To lock the kick, all right? So again, right elbow block, boom, I catch. Okay? Yeah, as you catch here, don't have this hand down. Hand has to protect yourself. Left hand, or push forward. Still create a guard with the left hand. Okay, so right elbow block, boom. Good, Right elbow block, ish. Good, Again, right elbow block, ish, hey, good. And one more, right elbow block, ish, good, okay? The last thing we can do from elbow block here, okay, is to use our elbow down for against a push kick. So here your opponent push kicks, or even they try to drive a straight knee. Your elbow block is up here, sink the weight down, all right? If I'm push kick here, the elbow comes down on my foot, boom, all right? Elbow wins, okay? Elbow wins, all right? So again here, all right? Elbow block, ish, good, straight down. Just sink your weight down, all right? Because the push kick will come through. Sink your weight down into it, okay? All right? So easy. Elbow block, ish, again, left side, ish, good. Again, ish, good. Again, ish, good. And do the same thing on the right side. Right elbow block, sink down, okay? All right, ish, good. So right elbow block, ish, good. Imagine that. Right elbow block, they're push kicking, boom. Going right down on their instep, on their toe, on their foot. Okay, right, ish, right, ish, good. One more, right, ish, good. And last one, ish, good. All right, so you know several movements. Let's spend a couple of minutes shadow boxing using the elbow block. Anything you want to do, guys, you can elbow block for punch. All right? Elbow block for shell. Okay? Elbow block for catch kick. All right? Elbow block to jam the knee and then throw the punch, or jam the push kick, throw the punches. All right? So go spend 2 minutes doing that, guys. Feel it, visualize, okay? We're training alone, so you got to visualize, okay? Good. See your opponent here? Good breathing, good. Don't be lazy, okay? Keep your guard up. Ish, bop, bop. Good. Ish, ish, ish. Move around. Elbow block, bop, bop, bop. All right. Maybe you need to elbow block the shell and then hit. Okay? Ish, ish. Might need 2 elbow blocks. All right. Elbow, bop, bop. Good. Move. Elbow block, bop, bop. Good. Move. Feel that? Elbow block, catch. Bang. Good. Good. Elbow block, catch, kick. Boom. Bop. Hey. Good. Move around. Feel it. Elbow bop. Good. Feel the attacks moving towards you. Feel the opponent driving towards you. Elbow block. Bop. Good. Again, move. Bop. Good. All right. Again. Ish. Bop. Bop. Good. Good. Again. Ish. 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 Good. Keep moving. Feel it. Good. Remember, keep your rhythm going. You're driving forward. You know you're going to drive forward. Up. Ish. 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 Good. Good. Keep going. Elbow block. Bop. Bop. Good. All right. Good stuff. All right. Keep going, guys. All right. Another 20 seconds. Okay. All right. Yeah. Feel it. Bop. 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 Good. Ish. Ish. Good. Good. Ish. 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 Good. Good. Ish. 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 You can also throw the punch and then go to elbow block and then go in, okay? All right? Different ways you can do that. Okay, get a little bit of water. We're going to go through our next series of forward defense, okay? stuff, guys. Okay, 3 of you guys still don't have your cameras on, guys. If you can turn your camera on, I can see you do the technique. Make sure the technique is clean and correct, okay? All right. I don't care what you're wearing. I do care what you're wearing. All right. So use the elbow block we use coming forward on our technique here, okay? All right. Let's talk about leg check, all right? So leg check, you already know. Leg comes up, makes one wall of defense, okay? One wall of defense, okay? When we did our last class, we also learned to parry at the same time, or use half block, okay? Use double hand parry, okay, against the kick, okay? So now we're gonna use a different type of leg check moving forward, okay? So here, normally when I leg check, all right, I'm facing my opponent here, my leg comes up to the elbow here, boom, okay? This time, because I'm driving forward, I wanna be able to march and my leg comes a little bit to about 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, all right? As I use that defense, okay, all right? So instead of coming out directly to the side, okay, I come forward a little bit with the leg check, okay, all right? So when we do this leg check here, all right, forward leg check, what is it actually doing? It allows us, first of all, to check the kick. But when you check the kick here, your opponent's kick here, all right, the check is going to hit more of his knee and his thigh, all right? So when you check a kick and you're checking someone's shin, okay, you see how the shin moves, the height of the shin? The kick can move anywhere high and low. But look at my thigh here. My thigh only moves a certain amount of range. My shin moves a higher range. This moves less of a range here. So again here, see, so further back you have to defend more. Here, my thigh moves less. All right, so I come forward with that. I can jam the kick on the thigh. I don't have to raise super high to defend. I'm trying to jam the kick, defend, jam the kick, and move forward, okay? All right, so let's try that together, okay? All right, hands up. So we use leg check, all right? But it's gonna come about 1 o'clock, 1:31. Okay, so ready, 1, good. 2, 3, 4, and 5, good. Let's do another 5. So again, our theory is when we try to use forward defense, we're trying to crowd our fighter, gain the distance. So here I leg check, I step forward, okay? Now I check the kick, I have momentum, bop, bop, boom, okay? So now we leg check, forward, okay? All right? Forward leg check, up, down, good. Step into it, okay? Ready? Up, down, good. Again, up, down, Again, up, down, good. And a few more, up, down, good. And one more, up, down, good. Imagine that kick coming at you. You start to need to visualize now. You come in, all right? You're not really trying to jam the foot or shin. Just jamming his thigh or his knee, okay? All right? Boom, okay? All right. So now as you land here, boom, you have switch hook because you're already upside. Or you have left cross. And see, when you take a second step afterwards, boom, boom, bop, bop, bop. I see how much distance I'm gaining. Okay, so let's look at the grid here. All right. I'm here, I use my conventional stance. I leg check, I'm back, I get no distance here. All right. Here I forward leg check. I'm down, I strike. I get distance moving forward, okay? So you use that, all right, towards your advantage to march somebody down, to kill and close the gap on your opponent. Okay, all right? So here we go. All right, so here, forward leg check. Use any combination you want, okay? All right. All right. You can even forward leg check, walk knee. All right. Forward leg check, usually you won't kick because you're too close for the kick. Okay? Forward leg check, your punch combinations, and punch as you start switching your stance. Okay? All right, so let's do that, guys. Okay? All right, on your own. All right. Move around. Forward leg check, bop, 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 bop. Good. Imagine that. Ish, bop, bop. Good. There you go. Boom. Now you're stealing the gap. You're stealing the distance from your opponent. Boom, bop, 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 bop. Forcing him back, okay? If he doesn't move back, boom, boom, clinch, bang, bop, You know that you've closed the distance using that forward leg check, okay? All right, 1 o'clock, 1:30, boom, step in, okay? Don't step back. Bop, good, Good, so now we'll do the same thing on the left side here. My forward leg check, all right? I don't want to come too far out here, all right? Slide in, okay? All right, slide up. Rear foot slides in, up. You get inside, okay? All right? Some people will skip in like that. It's okay, but for now, you want to use good movement as you're marching somebody down. Bop, boom, boom, okay? All right, so let's just do the technique together. Hands up. Slide rear foot, lift up. And lift up to about 11 o'clock, okay? Ishi, good. Lift up to 11 o'clock. Again, slight lift, good. Again, slight lift, good. Good. Again, slight lift, good. Again, slight lift, good. And on this forward leg check here, normally we want a leg check down, or foot down, but that's usually only, again, we want to cover a longer range. When my foot is down, I have a longer wall. But since you're moving forward, again, you're moving forward, the range of the thigh of the kick doesn't move that much. So you can have foot flat, all right? Foot flat, and it gives you fast land. You can land fast. Here you have to readjust your foot to land, all right? So here, my foot is up, my foot is flat already. I land straight down, okay? All right? Which takes us to the next one. You can skip steps. You can scoot step in, all right? So one of the earlier techniques that we did, we scoot push kick here, where my foot actually scoots when I kick. Here, I lift my leg up, jam, and come in. Don't jam straight in, okay? All right, the kick will still hit you. You gotta come out just a little bit, okay? Good, again, good, So previously we did the step, we hear scoot step, boom, And as you land here, you have perfect opportunity for right knee, okay? Perfect opportunity for punches, okay? All right? Or even perfect opportunity for boom, high kick, okay? High kick without leaning back. There you go, okay? Because you're already in the pocket, okay? Especially some of the fighters that we have at Muay Thai America. All right, very flexible. They can kick high, really up to your face. They can be up to your face here. Okay, they don't need to lean back to kick high. They scoot in here, bang, they just kick you high, you know, while they're close. So if you have that flexibility, it's a great weapon because they can't see the kick, the high kick coming. Okay, especially if they pull your hand down, boom, okay? All right, so here, let's try that. Land any combination you want. Either scoot, land, boom, strike. All right, scoot, knee, okay? You can even scoot, half kick, boom. Because as you scoot, you can land out to the side, okay? All right. Again, push, bop, good. Again, push, bop, forward leg check, good. Bop, good. All right. Again, all right, push, boom, good, good, good. So variations on those too, okay? Here I scoot in, forward leg check, 11 o'clock, okay? All right, I can scoot in, same thing against my opponent's left kick. Okay, so my opponent switched left kick, boom, here. I can use almost equivalent to cross block, but it's not here, boom. And what I do is kind of twist, boom, all right, again, bop, bop, bop. And the advantage to this one here, it gives you fast left hook. Because here you turn a little bit, left hand, left hook, okay? All right, again, ish, pop, pop, good. Again, ish, pop, pop, good. You do the same thing with the right side. Instead of full cross block here, march in, small diagonal against the right kick. Okay, all right. Remember, aim for that thigh, boom, bop, 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 All right, again, instead of right cross block, comes diagonal to 11 o'clock. Boom, get inside, up on that thigh, boom. Here you go, good, again, ish, bop, 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 good. All right, so this one on our forward leg check, all right, you know right forward, right cross block, still at 11 o'clock, okay? All right, left forward, and left cross leg check, okay, going forward. So use any of those four, shadow with your technique, okay guys, all right? Let's go. All right, good rhythm. Again, we're training alone, you gotta visualize your opponent, okay? Using that forward step. Jam the kick forward. All right, from your stance here. Boom, bop, good. Ish, bop, 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 good. Visualize as you jam. It's hitting your opponent's thigh on the kick. Bop, boom, boom, boom. Okay, make sure you can visualize it's hitting the thigh. Okay, all right. Ish, bop, 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 good, Ish, bop, 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 good, good, good rhythm, ish, bop, 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 good. Don't come out to the side, all right. 1 o'clock, 11 o'clock is where the jam is going to be, boom, okay. 1 o'clock or 11 o'clock, okay, all right. 1:32, 10:30, 10. Imagine yourself standing in the center of the clock, okay. 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, okay, 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock, okay. Foot's gonna come forward. Don't jam to 3 o'clock. Don't leg check to 9 o'clock, okay. Woo, good. Ish, bop, bop, good. Again, ish, bop, 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 good. Balance, good. Balance rhythm, good. Ish, bop, bop, Remember, we're using forward defense. All right. Sounds like a contradiction, but forward defense. Okay. Ish, bop, 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 Not all defense is moving backwards, guys. All right. You fight a great elbow and knee fighter. He'll use this to march your ass down. Boom. Sorry, I didn't mean to use that word, but he'll march you down using that technique. Okay, good. Ish, bop, bop. Good. Breathe, visualize, good. Okay, get a little bit of water. We'll move on to our next forward defense. Okay, get a little bit of water. Okay, guys. All right, come back. The next one we're going to use here is diagonal slide, okay? All right. So normally when we're striking, we're moving forward, okay? All right. And again, we talked about, we know our defense moving backwards. Last class we moved defending in the pocket. Now we're going to come forward, but we're going to slide diagonal. So instead of stepping into the box here, I step outside the box, okay? So you visualize, assuming that the box is shoulder width on your opponent, you're stepping out, okay? All right, so let's do that together. All right, left foot steps out, boom. 2, bop. 3, bop. 4, bop. 5, 6, 7, ish. 8, ish. 9, ish. and 10. Ish, good. So now as we step out, we're going to use this left hand here to help us guide out a little bit, all right? So as you help yourself guide out, you see when I step, use my left hand to push out a little bit, it slides my foot. Now I'm outside his line here, okay? All right? So do that together, guys, okay? Use the left hand, long parry, okay? All right? Use this. You don't need a lot of pressure. You're really trying to help yourself move out and redirect this hand, okay? Any punch that comes at you, it takes very little power just to redirect, okay? All right, so here, slide, forward and slide, okay? Forward and slide, good. Again, back to ready, good, good, good. So now this gives you here, boom, gives you cross out of line, okay? It gives you knee, boom, walk knee, all right? It even gives you half kick, boom, all right? So use any of those techniques here. Slide out, boom, okay? Attack, all right? Attack with cross, attack with knee, attack with kick, If you're way out of line, attack with half kick, okay? All right, so go ahead. Anyone you want to do, guys, all right? Slide, bang, bang, good. Bop, 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 Your intention is to move forward. Any technique you throw, you're marching down. All right, pushing that body weight behind it. Ish, 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 good. Good. Ish, 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 good. Ish, 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 good. Okay, all right. Now we're going to do the other side here, okay? The other side we'll use almost like a skip step. The same way you almost switch step when you kick, okay? So here you know your stance here, you know switching kick, right? We already know that, Bob, You know walking kick, all right? This one we're going to switch stance here, all right, as we parry, okay? All right? Let's just do the switch step first, okay? All right, so 1, 2, 3, and try to push yourself forward a little bit. You don't need to make a full step. But again, we're using forward defense. You have to be able to glide forward, okay? All right? Once this left foot comes underneath your shoulder, pushes you forward, okay? Good, Good. Good. So this one here, very, very popular technique in a Muay Thai fighter. Here they'll switch and parry, jam that knee right into your body. It's very common for them. Here you're standing, you throw 1, 2, or you're attacking your opponent, okay? As you attack, all right, don't I 1, 2, he parries your jab, he puts his hand out. As you're throwing the cross, you have to be leaned over to get some weight on there. This whole body is bladed, it's open on the side here. So here, to parry, pull you in, drive that knee right into your body. Boom, okay, all right? See, really, really great Muay Thai fighters, man. They don't give a crap about your hands here. Bop, boom, they just go make you eat that knee, all right, as you're punching. All right, so we'll do that again, hands up, all right? Switch, knee, good, And then this one, when you switch, you don't have to slide too far out of the box, okay? So again, here's our stance is parallel here. I just need to be on the line a little bit. When I put myself on the line here my head is in the middle of this line here, all right? I just position my head out just a little bit out of line. If I go too far out, I'm not gonna be able to catch him with the knee, okay? So just a little bit outside the right line, boom. Come in with that knee, okay? All right? So again, take your stance here, switch and parry, okay? Left hand stays high, okay? So watch his hands here. Left hand stays high, I parried his jab. When the cross comes, my hand is out, all right? I'm jamming his cross, and while my hand is out, my shoulder His head is buried into my shoulder. Okay? So visualize with me, okay? Stand in front of your opponent. You see your opponent in front of you. Okay? He throws the jab. You parry the jab as you switch the stance. Alright? He's throwing the cross now. You're reaching your hand out. The cross is going to hit your arm, or it's going to slide off your arm. You're going to get behind him, and you're going to pull him down for that knee. So again, switch, boom, good. Again, switch, bang, good, Even if you don't catch the back of his head, this still protects you from the right cross. This left hand protects you from the right cross. Boom, bop, Good, again, boom, bop, Good, a few more, boom, bop, Again, boom, bop, So now when you do this, you need to have some speed on that. You have to use it with intent. Okay? So what I mean is that it can't be 2 steps. You have to try to shuffle your feet as if that's half step. Boom, Here, boom, See that jab going? Switch right away fast. And drive that left knee into his body. Okay? Alright, so try to switch, use that switch stance with intention. Speed and tension, driving forward. Bang! Good. Again. Ishi, good. Ishi, good. Ishi, good. Good, good. Ishi, good. Ishi, good. One more. Ishi, good. One of my trainers, my life is very, very good at this technique. You throw that punch at him, he'll drive right into you, drive that knee right into you, make you think about punching him the second time. All right? So now on your own for 2 minutes, shadow, use either one, okay? All right? Use diagonal left, guide yourself out, use your technique, or use switch, okay? Switch. Make sure you're coming forward, okay? Make sure you're coming forward. Let's do that for 2 minutes, okay? Shadow, feel it on your own, guys, okay? Visualize, okay? Visualize, we're in lockdown. You can fight your ghost, fight your enemy, fight your mirror, whatever it is, okay? Ishi. Bop, bop, ishi, ishi, good. Bop, eh. Make sure you're out of the line. Don't stare at the floor too much. Make sure you can still see your opponent's shoulders. Ishi. Good. I'm going to do mine against my bag here. All right. Ishi. 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 We. Ishi. Good. Ishi. Good. Ishi, good. Find techniques to follow up on, okay? After you follow up, land back on your guard, okay? Ishi. If you're a tall fighter and you have forward defense, you'll scare the crap out of your fighter, man. You'll scare the crap out of them. They have no point, nothing they do, they just have to retreat. You feel your body strong. You feel your balance good. Bop, bop. You march him down. He's moving backwards. Man, he's got nowhere to go. He's running around the ring. All right? So, but there's gaps on the tall fighter doing this technique. There are holes, okay? So you have to make sure you have the ability to defend. Still maintain your defense. But at this point, you should be the alpha fighter. Alpha fighter, he's thinking defense and a little bit of offense. You are thinking offense, okay? And that's why you have to retract tight. Boom, because you stay in the pocket. All right, good stuff, guys, all right? Let's review all the techniques that we learned, okay? Okay, so there's many different ways and different approaches that we learned here. The point is that when we learn basic fighting, basic technique, instinctually we always want to move back, slide back. That's very beginning, okay? I'm not saying that's wrong, okay? But you have to know what the advantages are. Every time I defend backwards, I have to make up the step, okay? I have to make up the step. I defend backwards, I have to get that step back in. I lean backwards, I have to get that punch in, okay? All right? Sometimes it's very good against a good fighter, all right? That's marching you down too. You can do the same thing. Or move yourself out of line as you're moving back. But we just want to open our concept of our mind that knowing that defense is not always moving backwards, okay? Again, our last class, we defended in the pocket. We stay in the pocket and defend, okay? We let the taller or the fighter that's getting more momentum close the distance in, okay? All right? And then this concept here, forward defense, okay? All right? When you use forward defense, you got to make sure your body is strong. You are in great shape. You can eat stuff a little bit, you can take it, but you know you have driving forward power on your technique. Body weight is so important on technique because you put body weight behind. I punch, boom. I punch and throw my body weight. I have 150 pounds behind my punch, behind that, all right? I don't step in, I punch, I have no heat behind it. So when you use forward defense, you can close the gap, march them down. Again, what are the 3 reasons why we want to do that? All right, we want to close the distance, okay? We want to, if you feel your opponent doesn't have heat on his technique, all right, tippy-tappy, whatever, he's just like hitting and running or whatever, he doesn't have heat, okay? Or you steal him down, you drive the forward momentum, you make him feel that he has no power and you can take anything coming in, okay? All right, you try to steal him mentally. Okay, all right. So the first one we did, okay, driving forward is elbow block. Okay, left elbow block, okay. Again, that elbow block defends against a straight punch, defends against a punch sliding off, defends against the hook, okay. All right. The same thing on the right side, right elbow block, oosh, come forward, right elbow block, boom, right elbow block, boom, good. Because when we come forward, we're jamming him. All right, but also if he throws the hook and you slide forward, the hook can come behind you. If his intention is not to hit the back of your head, or even if he does, he doesn't have heat against it because you're inside the hook. Okay, and we know from this position, elbow block, we can go to shell anytime, right? We know when we elbow block, we can go to catch kick. Good. Elbow block, catch kick. Good. We know we elbow block. Okay. We can sink down and jam, all right, if we need to jam the push kick, or later we can explore how to use our forearm to parry the push kick, but not now, okay? But we know that because when we jam here, there are weaknesses in every technique. We know our body's open, so we know we have to catch, we know we have to sink down to use the push kick, or even when you elbow block, you have easy opportunity to catch kicks too, okay? Push kicks too, okay? All right? But usually they won't because you're jamming in so close, all right? Usually they won't push kick you, okay? Because you're getting in so close on them, all right? Good. Okay, and then we know using our leg check, forward leg check, not 3 o'clock, not 9 o'clock, we're going to go more to 1 o'clock, okay? 1 o'clock or 11 o'clock, all right? And that way we still have forward momentum. Bang, okay, all right. Forward momentum, boom, bop, We have forward momentum, okay. We do forward leg check again, that's cross check. Left leg goes to 1 o'clock, okay. You see how I scoop my step? All right, bop, good, This one don't do intentionally, only when you see the kick, step in that way, okay. Because you do it intentionally, he doesn't kick, he parries your leg. All right, you're off, okay? All right, or he knee sweeps you, which is totally different thing, but just do it intention of blocking a kick. Don't just do it just to come in, okay? Same thing on the right side here. All right, good. Still keep your balance, okay? Remember, you're jamming the thigh of the kick, all right? This leg here only moves so far. The thigh only moves so far on the kick. The shin and the ankle moves high, okay? So the closer you are, the less range you have to defend against the kick. All right, good stuff. And then we use our diagonal parry out, okay? Diagonal parry out, small step, bop, bop, good, And then our diagonal switch step, which we use the knee with, okay? Again, bop, good. One more time, bop, all right, good stuff, all right? All right, so know that you can add these to your arsenal, okay? And it doesn't mean you have to use them all the time. You can use it in conjunction. You're starting out fighting at first. You see a fighter, you don't know how much power he has. You move back. You don't know how much range he has. You move back. You start feeling confident. Okay, he's marching you down, but you want to stay in the pocket. You know you can use defense in the pocket, okay? And then you know you're stealing his heart away. You're stealing his soul away. You can use forward defense, all right? And of course, the most popular forward defense is obviously push kick, okay, all right? Or in anything, backwards, in the pocket, or forward, you know. We didn't cover that one because we already know that's a very, very basic foundation, but those can use any range too, okay? All right, so keep that in your mind. As you practice, guys, don't always practice for defense. Even when you get to spar, sparring is not about winning the sparring. It's really about, can you apply defense in the pocket? Can you apply defense going back? Can you apply forward defense? Okay, try these things. Try them at sparring. Don't try them in the ring. Try them in the ring, the answer may not work for you, okay, all right? But know that you have these to your arsenal. Know you have these embedded in your memory, in your subconscious. You can have the point when you're in good shape, you can think and fight. But casually think as you fight. Casually think. Because your body's moving, you're responding. You know and you don't know. It's the fine line between thinking and not thinking. Okay? Good work, guys. Okay, all right? I'll see you guys Monday, 10 a.m. All right? Try to practice. Practice more. I can't watch all of you guys, but try to do it. And we'll be good. All right? See you next time, guys. Okay?